How y'all doing? Today is May 13th, 2021, and there's a bit of news that has come out both in the giant robot realm and interestingly in the tech realm. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first bit of news that we're going to be talking about is Takara Tomy Transformers Premium Finish, new images and information. So this is a little bit weird. We're going to be getting some a Studio Series Deluxe Bumblebee figure and a cartoon accurate Siege Voyager Optimus Prime. I don't know how to feel about these things. I personally think this is just double dipping. Now, I don't know if the folks over in Japan have actually gotten versions of these figures before. The Bumblebee figure actually looks pretty good, but I'm kind of miffed at the Prime figure because I it's a quote unquote premium finish, but it's still got schmutz on it. It's got schmutz on one of the forearms, the right forearm. Its smokestacks have schmutz on it, and then the upper thighs for some reason. Bumblebee is a much better paint. Honestly, this is a paint scheme that we should have gotten prior. This is an excellent looking Bumblebee paint scheme. I'm mad that it's premium finish, quote unquote, when this is kind of what we should have gotten in the first place. There are more of these figures coming, so I'll let you know when we get more of them. Am I going to get any of them? Probably not. I don't need yet another Siege Prime and yet another bad Bumblebee figure. Next bit of news is Transformers Masterpiece MPM12 Bumblebee Movie Optimus Prime new images. And this is coming from the Takara Tomy Mall website. Unfortunately, this figure is going to be sold as a Target exclusive in the US in August. I I don't know what to think of this guy. I honestly don't. I don't need yet another Studio Series or I need another Bumblebee Movie Prime figure, but I can't deny that this one looks okay. It it looks okay, except for the bunny ears in the back. That is really weird. And look at this picture. In the back of that cab, there's a giant gun hanging off. They couldn't make that fold up any better. Whatever. Comes with the Matrix, which is nice. Not that he ever or we ever saw it in the movie, but comes with the Matrix. The figure looks okay. It looks okay. I think the Studio Series Voyager class figure that we got is actually better looking than this, but hey, they got a double, triple dip somehow. I'm not thrilled with the fact that it doesn't look like any of the panels line up correctly. It just looks off to me in vehicle mode and robot mode. Just I'm tired of the movie verse. I'm just tired of the aesthetic. But they're going to be the but this is going to make plenty of people happy. It's probably just not for me. On to the next story. In freaking awesome news, we have our first look at Takara Tomy's Masterpiece Shoki figure. This is the first figure into the Masterpieces line's first combiner. It was revealed, or I should say the entire Raiden project was revealed back in October of 2019. This is a train bot, and I'm super looking forward to this. Please be good. Please don't have any QC issues, Takara Tomy. You haven't done so great in the past couple of Masterpiece figures. Yeah. Oh, and there's another Masterpiece figure reveal. Jetfire. We're going to be getting a Masterpiece Jetfire at some point. I don't know if I need this. Between Phoenix from Fans Toys, which I've heard is excellent, I've gotten a hold of. I don't own it. I got to play with it, and it is a great figure. And the Earthrise figure, was it Earthrise or Siege? Whatever. The most recent Jetfire figure, while not perfect, is really good. Um, I don't know if I need this. I need to see the vehicle mode. This prototype, though, I'm not loving it. I don't like the head, and the arms look weird. But this is just a prototype, so we'll probably see something more official about this later. Let me know what you think of this figure down in the comments, because there are a lot of Android fans out there, and I am an Android phone user. I left iOS, oh geez, 5 years ago at this point, and I've been on Android ever since. And for the most part, Android is fine. Though there's been one major problem, and that is the Google phones have not been great for the past few years. They've been going this whole mid-range line. Well, serial leaker John Prosser has got some news for us. Now, Google I/O is going to start next week. I believe it starts on the 17th, so that's very possible that these phones might get announced next week. These are rendered images, and as you can see, if you follow the phones or phone industry at all, this is very different, or these phones look very different than what has come before. Gone is the chin up top, and we now have a punch hole camera, and the back of the phone is the gigantic horizontal camera bump. And there are two different models. There's going to be the Pixel 6, which is the smaller model, and apparently the Pixel 6 Pro is going to be the larger model. No idea on pricing or specs at this time. Don't even know what the cameras are. This is just a look of the phone. Now, these are not the actual physical phones. These are renders, but John Prosser is saying that he has seen images of the physical devices. They're kind of expected in October 2021 at the latest, but who knows? Really, at this point, who knows? With the pandemic, with the chip shortages, with the abysmal selling of the last phones, the 4 and the 5 or Pixel 4 and Pixel 5 have not sold that great. This could be something new. Now, will we see it next week? Who knows? But I wanted to mention it because I'm actually excited for this, because it looks like Google is finally getting the stick out of their butt and saying, okay, the premium stuff matters. The other thing that's interesting about this, and I don't know if it says in this /gear article, but if you go watch front page Tech's video from today, Prosser said that these are going to be the first phones using Google's silicon, very similar to Apple silicon and their A whatever chips. I think they're on A15, A14 chips. This is going to be the first Google chip, or GS0101, I think is what they said. I think is what he said in his video. But that's very, very cool that sorry, didn't mean to jump over there. It's cool that Google is going to be getting away from Qualcomm. I think that's going to help them re-energize their Pixel brand. And these phones look neat. I mean, these could be really killer phones if they have the right specs and the right software. Remains to be seen. We're in a wait and see pattern, but I am hopeful. I am very hopeful. All right, folks, the last thing I want to talk about today is something that just came across on my email as I was recording this. It was a pre-order notification from Big Bad Toy Store for Archcore, or Archcore. I have no idea what this is. I've never really heard of it. I'm not sure what they are, but they appear to be small figures. But what caught my eye was this bad boy, the Archie Yamiris Type 03. It is a transforming robot that, honestly, it really feels like Warhammer. It really feels like a Transformers Warhammer. It looks freaking awesome. Got the horns with the helmet, got a very Evangelion head look within a Transformer-esque body that really feels like a cross between Warhammer and Dark of the Moon Megatron. And the reason I say Dark of the Moon Megatron is because of the alt mode, which I'll show you here in a second. But this looks pretty darn cool. I've pre-ordered this. I've gone ahead and pre-ordered this over the Big Bad Toy Store, and I'm really interested to see how this shows up. It looks neat. It looks like something different and cool, and it transforms into a giant Mad Maxian truck, which I'm all for this aesthetic. I really am. It's something different, and it's something not Generation 1. Oh, dear God. I don't know how much more G1 I can take, but this seems fresh. It seems interesting. We'll see how it is. When I get a hold of it, I will let y'all know. Now, when's it coming out? October 2021, so hold on to your butts. So, folks, let me know what you think of all this stuff down in the comments. I was not expecting this to be such a news-heavy day, but I'm going to try and do more of these kind of videos. I find them to be fun. They're easy to do. They're easy to get done and edited and out to you, and they're just genuinely enjoyable. I have a green screen back here that I'm still trying to tweak it. I've got it as close to me as I can, but uh, does that fix that one corner? Yes, that fixed that one corner. But I mean, I'm it's literally right up against me, and you could see some artifacting with the green screen, so it's not perfect. I don't have everything down exactly the way I want it. So let me know what you think. Do you like these little videos? They seem to be popular. News little videos, my opinions. People seem to like them. So let me know down in the comments what you think of the news and what you think of these videos. As always, I'm Baltmatrix. I'll catch you next time.